You're Drifting Off with WSLP AM, Big Rapids. WSLP, Sweet Baseball.
The Northwoods Baseball Radio Network presents Sleep Baseball. Tonight, from Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin, it's the Tomah Tigers hosting the Baraboo Bombers of Baraboo, Wisconsin. And now your host, Wally McCarthy.
Good evening, friends. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil reporting from beautiful Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin, as the Tigers host their neighbors to the south, the Baraboo Bombers of Baraboo, Wisconsin. Producer Phil and I always love being across the lake in the greater Wisconsin Dells area. Phil is a big go-kart enthusiast, and he's no stranger to a trip to Robot World. And it is a perfect night for a ball game. 77 degrees at game time with a light breeze blowing in from right field. Tonight's attendees will receive a complimentary luxury pillow courtesy of Ed Horn's House of Sleep. Baraboo Bob and Tigers mascot Tommy the Tiger are passing those out to the fans at the moment. And a big thanks to Ed Horn's House of Sleep. You don't need to count your sheep if you go to Ed Horn's House of Sleep. Let's take a look at the starting nine for the visiting Baraboo Bombers. Leading off, center fielder Bugs Yamaguchi. Batting second, right fielder Buddy Lamont. Third baseman Dieter Gomez will bat third. Manny Del Greco is in the cleanup spot playing first base. The big man, shortstop Tiny Howell, will bat fifth. Batting sixth, second baseman Blaze Winterbottom. Joe Bill Silver will bat seventh playing left field. Batting eighth, catcher Buzz Norton. And batting ninth, right-handed starting pitcher Max Fannin. Fannin enters tonight's game with a record of 5-4 with a 4.79 ERA. Those are the Bombers. Here are the Tigers. Prudence Jefferson will lead off in left field. Right fielder Bruford Kosinski will bat second. Batting third, first baseman Ernesto Stern. Bert Sessions will be in the cleanup spot playing third base. Shortstop Sharky Bush will bat fifth. Batting sixth, second baseman Vaughn Kramer. center fielder Schmitty Diaz will bat seventh. Batting eighth, catcher Clifton Santiago. And batting ninth, right-handed starting pitcher Hiroki Nomo. Nomo is one of the best pitchers in the league. He's on loan from the Kyoto Cardinals for his second season in Wisconsin. And he enters tonight's contest with a record of 7-2 with a 2.64 ERA. And I'm pleased to announce that producer Phil and I will be hitting the road for a bit of barnstorming with the Tomah Tigers. We'll be heading to extreme southeastern South Dakota as the Pumpkin Center River Rats host the Tomah Tigers for an exhibition contest. And we'll be simulcasting the game on our sister station, KRGT. Stay tuned for more information. And in the meantime, you can pay them a visit at rockgardentour.com. That's rockgardentour.com. And Crew Chief B.R. Montebianco has signaled that it's time to play ball. And we are underway here at Kitamori Park. And Bugs Yamaguchi will step in against Hiroki Nomo. And Nomo's pitch. Hammered foul of first, 0-1. And the 0-1. Fastball paints the corner for a called strike. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball cut on and missed. And that one gets by Santiago. Yamaguchi heading for first. The throw is in time to retire Yamaguchi for out number 1. Base is empty. One away for Buddy Lamont, batting left. And the pitch. Fly ball, deep center. Diaz racing back. And he makes the catch on the warning track for out number 2. Two outs. Bases empty for Dieter Gomez. And the pitch. Fastball runs inside. 1-0. And the 1-0. fouled back and out of play. 1-1. And the 1-1. Fastball up and in. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Kramer is there, and he flips to first to retire Gomez to end the inning. Hiroki Nomo sets them down in order here in the top of the first. Bombers nothing. Tigers coming up in a moment here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
This is Ed, Uncle Hat, and I'm here to talk to you about Ed Warren's House of Sleep. Ed and his wife Beatrice are going to have a big sale over there at the House of Sleep, the biggest one they've ever had. The bull barn's full to the rafters again, and they need your help clearing out a room, making space for new inventory. Special guest Wally Bozeman III, the Northwoods baseball radio organist, is going to be there. And Newman, the dancing bear, will be there too. So bring your kids. Remember, you don't need to count your sheep if you go to Ed Warren's House to sleep. Ed Warren.
And welcome back with us from Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil back with you. No score as we begin the bottom of the first. And Prudence Jefferson will lead things off for the Tigers against Max Fannin. And the pitch. Slider bounces in the dirt. 1-0. And the 1-0. And that ball is hammered into the right center field gap. That one will roll all the way to the wall. Jefferson hustling around second. And he will slide safely into third ahead of the throw. And that's a leadoff triple for Prudence Jefferson here in the first. Runner on third. Nobody out for Bruford Kosinski batting left. And the pitch. Grounder to second. Winterbottom has it and flips to first to retire Kosinski. And Jefferson scores from third. And the Tigers are on the board here in the bottom of the first. And it's a 1-0 ball game. Base is empty. One away for Ernesto Stern. And the pitch. Breaking ball misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0. And that's a slider in the dirt. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch. Fastball misses outside, and Fannin falls behind 3-0. And the 3-0 pitch. Curveball misses low, and Stern is aboard with a 1-out walk. Runner on first, 1 away for Bert Sessions. Sessions is a switch hitter, and he'll bat left against Max Fannin. And the pitch. Fastball misses outside. 1-0. And the 1-0. And Fannin will toss over to first to keep Stern honest, but he's back safely. And the pitch. Chopper to second. Winterbottom is there. He steps on the bag for 1. Over to first in time to retire Sessions. And that's a 5-3 double play to end the inning. But the Tigers get on the board, and they now lead 1-0. We'll be back with the second inning in a moment, here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hey there, it's Dana Dedrick, and I'm thrilled to bring you Love Notes, where we blend the best of smooth jazz and relationship advice to create a cozy late-night listening experience. Finding love and keeping it doesn't have to be so mysterious. Tune in weeknights at 10 p.m. to unwind with some mellow melodies and get tips on how to build and maintain healthy relationships. Love Notes, weeknights at 10 p.m. on WSLP, Big Rapids.
Top of the second from Kitamori Park. Tigers leading the Bombers 1-0. And Manny Del Greco will bat in the cleanup spot against Hiroki Nomo. And Nomo's pitch. Breaking ball called, strike one. And the 0-1 pitch. And that curveball misses low and outside. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball called a strike. 1-2. And the 1-2. Off-speed pitch misses high. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a low breaking ball. And Del Greco is down on strikes. One away, bases empty for Tiny Howell. And the pitch. Broken bat bouncer to third. Sessions has it and fires to first to retire Howell for out number 2. Base is empty. 2 down for Blaze Winterbottom. Winterbottom is a switch hitter, and he'll bat left against Hiroki Nomo. And the pitch. Popped up center field. Routine play for Diaz. And he makes the catch to end the inning. And that's another 1-2-3 inning for Hiroki Nomo here in the second. And it remains Tigers 1, Bombers nothing. We'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Stay up to date with all the shenanigans of the Sleep Baseball universe at sleepbaseball.com. The latest episodes, news from the Quint Cities, and fabulous items from the gift shop. Sign up for Wally's World, our infrequent and mildly entertaining newsletter. Find it all today at sleepbaseball.com.
And welcome back with us from Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil back with you. The Tigers lead the Bombers 1-0 as we begin the bottom of the second. And Sharky Bush will step in against Max Fannin. And the pitch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fouled back and out of play. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on an outside slider. And Bush is down on strikes. One away, bases empty for Vaughn Kramer. And the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Breaking ball called a strike. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Slider misses low and outside. 1-2. And the 1-2. And that's a slider in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. Kramer lays off a low curve and the count runs full. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on a high heater. And Kramer is down on strikes. Two outs, bases empty for Schmitty Diaz, batting left. And the pitch. Breaking ball called strike one. And the 0-1. Curveball cut on and missed. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Slider misses down and in. 1-2. And the 1-2. Curveball low and outside. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive, shallow left, and that one falls into the gap for a base hit. And Diaz is aboard with a 2-out single here in the second. Runner on first, 2 down for Clifton Santiago. And the pitch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. And that fastball misses inside. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Dribbler back to the mound. Fannin has it and tosses to first to retire Santiago to end the inning. And with 2 in the books, it remains Tigers 1, Bombers nothing. We'll be back with the third inning in a moment here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hello, this is Tim at Baraboo Necessities. Where can you go in Baraboo to find everything you need? That's Baraboo Necessities on Berkeley Boulevard. The first 10 customers that come to our grand reopening get a Baraboo Bombers baseball cap. Baraboo Necessities, we've got what you need.
Top of the third inning here in Tomah at Kitamori Park. Tigers on top of the Bombers 1-0. And Joe Bill Silver steps in against Hiroki Nomo. Silver batting left. And the pitch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fastball misses high and tight. 1-1. The 1-1. Chopped foul down the third base line. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Slow roller to the third. Tough play for Sessions. And the throw is not in time. And Silver is aboard with a leadoff single here in the third. Runner on first. Nobody out for Buzz Norton. And the pitch. Curveball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. And Nomo tosses over to first. Silver back safely. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on a high heater. 0-2. And the 0-2. Breaking ball misses low. 1-2. The 1-2. Fastball misses away. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Slider in the dirt. And that one skips away from Santiago. And Silver will advance safely to second. Score that one a wild pitch. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on a looping curveball. And Norton is down on strikes. Runner on second. One away for Max Fannin in the pitcher's spot. And the pitch. Fastball cut on and missed. 0-1. And the 0-1. Hard grounder to short. Bush has it and fires to first to retire Fannin. And Silver will advance safely to third. Two outs, runner on third for the top of the Baraboo order, Bugs Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi struck out in the first inning. And the pitch. Breaking ball called strike one. And the 0-1. Fastball misses high. 1-1. The 1-1. Slider down and in. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Grounder to first. Stern will have it unassisted, and he steps on the bag to end the inning. The Bombers strand a man on third, and after 2.5, it remains Tigers 1, Bombers nothing. We'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
This is Salty Sal of Salt City Confections. In addition to our world-famous popcorn balls, try our bonbons, rock candy, and nut-covered sweetmeats. We're located on the Manistee Riverwalk next to the world's largest cupcake. Salt City Confection. Your confection connection.
And welcome back with us on WSLP and the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network. Wally, McCarthy, and producer Phil back with you from Kitamori Park. The Tigers leading the Bombers 1-0. And Hiroki Nomo is due up in the pitcher spot against Max Fannin. And Fannin's pitch. Fastball called strike one. And the 0-1. Bouncing ball back to the mound. Fannin handles it and fires to first to retire Nomo for out number 1. Base is empty. One away for the top of the Tigers' order, Prudence Jefferson. Jefferson had a leadoff triple and scored the game's only run in the first inning. And the pitch. Breaking ball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Hammered foul down the first base line. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3. Two down, bases empty for Bruford Kosinski. And the pitch. Bouncing ball to second. Winterbottom is there. And he flips to first to retire Kosinski to end the inning. And with 3 in the books, it remains Tigers 1, Bombers nothing. We'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
This is Jet Fredner, Mayor of Big Rapids. I'd like to invite you to tune in to the Quint Cities Celebrity Golf Invitational, or even better, join us in person. Guests include Galvin McLeod Jr., Blinky Malone, Fritz Ortega. Oh, and did I mention Beans Captain Bender Sorensen? Join me, Jet Fredner, Quint City Celebrity Golf Invitational, only on WSLP.
Top of the 4th inning from Kitamori Park here in Tomah, Wisconsin. The Tigers leading Baraboo 1-0, and Buddy Lamont steps in against Hiroki Nomo. Lamont flied out in the 1st inning. And Nomo's pitch. Hammered, fouled on the first base line. 0-1. And the 0-1. And he fouls another one back and out of play. 0-2. The 0-2. Off-speed pitch misses high. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Bouncer to first. Routine play for Stern. And he steps on the bag to retire Lamont for out number 1. Base is empty. 1 away for Dieter Gomez. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider in the dirt. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fly ball center field. Diaz will have room. And he makes the catch for out number 2. Two down, bases empty for Manny Del Greco, who struck out in the second inning. And the pitch. Fouled, backing out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Breaking ball misses low. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Fastball down and in. 2-1. And the 2-1. Fastball called a strike. 2-2. And the 2-2. Curveball misses low and outside, and the count runs full. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on a low slider, and Del Greco strikes out to end the inning. Hiroki Nomo sets them down in order here in the 4th, and it remains Tigers 1, Bombers nothing. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th in a moment, here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Stay up to date with all the shenanigans of the Sleep Baseball universe at sleepbaseball.com. The latest episodes, news from the Quint Cities, and fabulous items from the gift shop. Sign up for Wally's World, our infrequent and mildly entertaining newsletter. Find it all today at sleepbaseball.com.
And welcome back with us from Kitamori Park on this perfect night for a ball game. Wally, McCarthy, and producer Phil back with you. The Tigers have a 1-0 lead as we enter the bottom of the 4th, and Ernesto Stern will step in against Max Fannin. Stern walked in the first inning. And the pitch. Fastball misses low for ball 1. And the 0-1. And that fastball is called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Breaking ball misses low. 2-1. And the 2-1. And he takes an awkward hack at a slider in the dirt. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Base hit down the right field line. That one will roll all the way into the corner. Stern is going to round to second. The throw to third is not in time. And Ernesto Stern is aboard with a leadoff triple here in the fourth. Runner on third, nobody out for Bert Sessions. And Fannon's pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Hard grounder to first. Del Greco has it and steps on the bag to retire Sessions. And Stern will have to hold up at third base. One away, runner on third for Sharky Bush, who struck out in the second inning. And the pitch. Hard grounder down the third base line. And that one is just fair. Stern comes in to score. Bush heading for second. And he will beat the throw. And that's an RBI double for Sharky Bush. And the Tigers now lead 2-0. Runner on second. One away for Vaughn Kramer, who struck out in the second. And the pitch. Bouncer to second base. Winterbottom tracks it down and flips to first to retire Kramer. And Bush will advance safely to third. Two outs, runner on third for Schmitty Diaz. Diaz had a base hit in the second. And the pitch. Curveball in the dirt, and that one gets away from Norton. and Bush comes in to score on the wild pitch. And the Tigers now lead 3-0. And the 1-0 pitch to Diaz. Fastball called a strike. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 1-2. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a low curve. And Diaz strikes out to end the inning. With 4 in the books, it's Tigers 3, Bombers nothing. We'll be back with the 5th inning in a moment, here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
$10 3, AV. Specializing in Betamax and multi-regional DVD. The only such service in the Quint City area. $10 3, AV.
Top of the 5th from Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin. The Tigers lead the Bombers 3-0, and Tiny Howell steps in against Hiroki Nomo. Howell grounded out in the 2nd inning. And Nomo's pitch. Curveball called strike 1. And the 0-1. Hammered foul and into the stands in left. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3. And that's Nomo's 5th strikeout of the night. Bases empty. 1 away for Blaze Winterbottom, who flied out in the 2nd inning. And the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Breaking ball called a strike. 0-2. The 0-2. Fastball misses high and outside. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a high heater. And Winterbottom is down on strikes. Base is empty. 2 down for Joe Bill Silver. Silver had the Bombers' only hit in the 3rd inning. And the pitch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Breaking ball misses low. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Bounced off the plate. Santiago scoops it up and fires to first to retire Silver to end the inning. Hiroki Nomo sets them down in order here in the top of the 5th. And it remains Tigers 3, Bombers nothing. We'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hey kids, this is Blink Rederson. I'm here at Ted's Fishing World, and I just want to say they've got some great deals for people that like to fish or wish they could fish. They have reels, and they have lures, and they have bait. RLB, they call it. You can get the RLB specials 25% off if you mention my name, Blink Rederson. Ted's Fishing World. If fishing's in your head, trust Ted. Ted.
And welcome back with us, Wally McCarthy and producer Phil reporting from Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin. The Tigers leading the Bombers 3-0 as we begin the bottom of the 5th. And Clifton Santiago will step in against Max Fannin. Santiago grounded out in the 2nd inning. And Fannin's pitch. Hammered foul of 3rd. 0-1. And the 0-1. Curveball misses wide. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball called a strike. 1-2. And the 1-2. Slider in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. Curveball low and outside. Full count. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball in the dirt. And Santiago is down on strikes. Bases empty. One away for Hiroki Nomo in the pitcher's spot. Nomo grounded out in the third inning. And the pitch. Fastball called strike one. And the 0-1. Curveball misses inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled back and out of play. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Check swing on a slider in the dirt. 2-2. And the pitch. Looper into shallow center. And that one will drop in for a base hit. And Nomo is aboard with a one-out single here in the fifth. Runner on first. One away for the top of the Tigers' order, Prudence Jefferson. Jefferson is 1 for 2 with a triple in the first and a strikeout in the third. And the pitch. Fastball misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0. Bouncer to first. Del Greco to second for one. Howell fires to first. And the throw is not in time, and Jefferson is safe at first. 2 down, runner on first for Bruford Kaczynski. And the pitch. Base hit up the middle. Jefferson rounding second. And he'll end up at third. And Kaczynski will cruise safely into second base. And that's a 2-out double for Bruford Kaczynski. Runners on second and third. 2 down for Ernesto Stern. Stern walked in the first and had a triple in the 4th inning. And the pitch. Fouled, backing out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fastball hammered foul and into the right field stands. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Tap to first. Del Greco, unassisted, will step on the bag to end the inning. The Tigers strand a pair here in the bottom of the 5th, and it remains Tigers 3, Bombers nothing. We'll be back with the 6th inning in a moment, here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hello, this is Winston T. Winston, President of WSLP Radio. I'd like to invite you to the Big Rapids Airport Lounge for a special night of fun and brevity with Frank Gilbert. It's WSLP night on the main stage, and fun is guaranteed for all. The 2-for-1 margaritas go well with the comedy stylings of Frank Gilbert and Fritz Ortega's Super Nachos. I hope to see you at WSLP night at the Big Rapids Airport Lounge. Save a seat for me, Winston T. Winston.
Top of the 6th inning from Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin. The Tigers lead the Bombers 3-0. And Buzz Norton will step in against Hiroki Nomo. Norton struck out in the 3rd. And the pitch. Breaking ball misses low and outside. 1-0. And the 1-0. Fastball called a strike. 1-1. the 1-1. Dribbled foul down the first base line, 1-2. And the 1-2. Fastball just misses inside, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Grounder to short. Bush is there, and he fires to first to retire Norton for out number 1. Base is empty. 1 away for Max Fannin in the pitcher's spot. And Nomo's pitch. And he looks at a fastball for a called strike 1. And the 0-1. Chopper to first. Stern has it, and he steps on the bag to retire Fannin for out number 2. Base is empty. 2 outs for Bugs Yamaguchi at the top of the Baraboo order. Yamaguchi is 0 for 2 this evening. And the pitch. Slider misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0. Fastball up and in. 2-0. The 2-0. Changeup called a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball called a strike. 2-2. And the 2-2. Fly ball, center field. Routine play for Diaz. And he makes the catch to end the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for Hiroki Nomo here in the 6th. And it remains Tigers 3, Bombers nothing. We'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
to date with all the shenanigans of the Sleep Baseball universe at sleepbaseball.com. The latest episodes, news from the Quint Cities, and fabulous items from the gift shop. Sign up for Wally's World, our infrequent and mildly entertaining newsletter. Find it all today at sleepbaseball.com.
And we're back from Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin. Wally, McCarthy, and producer Phil back with you. The Tigers leading 3-0 as we begin the bottom of the 6th. And Bert Sessions steps in against Max Fannin. Sessions is 0 for 2 this evening. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike 1. And the 0-1. Curveball down and in. 1-1. The 1-1. Popped up on the infield. Norton is calling for it. And he makes the catch for out number 1. Base is empty. 1 away for Sharky Bush, who is 1 for 2 this evening. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on a high heater. 0-1. And the 0-1. Curveball cut on and missed. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Hard grounder to short. Howell has it on a bounce. And he fires to first in time to retire Bush for out number 2. Base is empty. 2 down for Vaughn Kramer. Kramer is 0 for 2 this evening. And the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Grounder to third. Gomez has it and throws to first to retire Kramer to end the inning. and Max Fannin works a 1-2-3 sixth inning, and it remains Tigers 3, Bombers nothing. We'll be back with the 7th inning in a moment here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hello, this is Ed Uncle Hat for Ed Horton's House of Sleep. Ed called me up the other day to help get the word out for his going out for business sale. Seems Ed fell asleep at the wheel there, and the pole barn is stacked to the rafters with mattresses, headboards, lamps, and new gummies they got there behind the counter. They're supposed to help you sleep. I tried one the other day, and I slept like a baby. I woke up every 3 hours. That's an old joke. Actually, I slept for a day and a half, but that's neither here nor there. They don't have essential oils at the moment because of the mishap, but Beatrice is fine. Anyway, come on down to Ed Horton's House of Sleep. You don't need to count your sheep if you go to Ed Horton's House of Sleep.
It's the top of the 7th inning from Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin. Wally, McCarthy, and producer Phil back with you. The Tigers are on top 3-0, and Buddy Lamont will step in for Baraboo against Hiroki Nomo. Lamont is 0 for 2 this evening. And Nomo's pitch. Slider misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back and into the stands. 1-1. The 1-1. And another one fouled off and out of play. 1-2. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a high heater. And Lamont is down on strikes. One away, base is empty for Dieter Gomez. And the pitch. Looped into shallow center. That one will drop in. And Gomez is aboard with a one-out single here in the 7th. Runner on first. One away for Manny Del Greco. Del Greco with a pair of strikeouts this evening. And the pitch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fouled back and out of play. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a slow bender, and Del Greco is down on strikes. Two down, runner on first for Tiny Howell. Howell is 0 for 2 this evening. And the pitch. Slider misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0. And he takes an awkward hack on a low curve. 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball called strike 2. And the 1-2 pitch. And that slider misses low. 2-2. And the 2-2. Breaking ball misses low, and the count runs full. And the payoff pitch. High fly ball, deep right field. Still going. And that one is going to sail over the wall. And that's a long, lazy two-run homer for Tiny Howell here in the top of the 7th. And the Bombers are on the board, trailing 3-2. Bases cleared. 2 down for Blaze Winterbottom. Winterbottom 0 for 2 this evening. And the pitch. Fly ball right side. Kosinski will have room. And he makes the catch to end the inning. But the Bombers get on the board here in the top of the 7th. And as we head into the stretch, it's Tigers 3, Bombers 2. we'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
This is the Reverend Ira Gay for the Buck Stop Inn Community Theater. I hope you'll join me for their production of Our Town. The Buck Stop Inn Community Theater. Making things happen.
Wally, McCarthy, and producer Phil back with you from Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin. Tomah leading Baraboo 3-2 as we begin the bottom of the seventh. And Schmitty Diaz is due up against Max Fannin. Diaz is 1 for 2 with a base hit in the second and a strikeout in the fourth. And Fannin's pitch. And that's a slider in the dirt. 1-0. And the 1-0. Fastball cut on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled, backing out of play. 1-2. And the 1-2. Changeup misses high. 2-2. And the 2-2. Hard grounder to short. Scooped up by Howell. And the throw to first is offline and over the head of Del Greco. And Diaz will be safe at first. And that's going to be an error on Howell at short. Score that one E6. Runner on first. Nobody out for Clifton Santiago, who is 0 for 2 this evening. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike one. And the 0-1. Fly ball, deep center. Still going back. And that one is going to bounce off the wall in center. Diaz hustling around at third, and he'll come in to score. Santiago heading for third. And he will slide in under the tag. And that's an RBI triple for Santiago here in the seventh. And the Tigers now lead 4-2. Runner on third, nobody out. And we're going to have a pinch hitter in the 9 spot, so Hiroki Nomo's night is complete. And Simon Hashimoto is going to pinch hit for Hiroki Nomo. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike one. And the 0-1. And that fastball misses low. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to left. Silver racing over. And Silver will drop the ball. Santiago will come in to score. And Hashimoto will end up safely at second. And the Tigers now lead 5-2. And Silver will be charged with an error on that play. Score that one E7. Runner on second. Nobody out for the top of the Tigers order, Prudence Jefferson. And the pitch. Popped up to shallow right. Silver drifting in. And he makes the catch for out number 1. Runner on second. One away for Bruford Kaczynski. And the pitch. Looped into right field. And that one will drop into the gap for a hit. Hashimoto will come in to score. The throw to second. And Kaczynski slides in ahead of the tag. And that's an RBI double for Bruford Kaczynski. And the Tigers now lead 6-2. Runner on second. One away for Ernesto Stern. And the pitch. And they're going to walk Stern. Score that one in intentional base on balls. Runners on first and second now. One away for Bert Sessions. Sessions is 0 for 3 this evening. And the pitch. Slider misses low and outside. 1-0. And the 1-0. Fastball misses low. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. And that fastball misses outside. And Fannin falls behind 3-0. And the pitch. And that fastball plunks Sessions on the backside. Sessions not happy about that, and he's barking at Fannin. And now both benches will clear. And it appears the players are armed with luxury pillows. And folks, this is a full-blown pillow fight. Even the mascots are getting involved. Probably not what Ed Horn had in mind for this evening's festivities. Let's take a quick break while things get settled down here at Kitamori Park.
Hello. You know me. This is Ed Uncle Hat. My good friends at Ed Horn's House of Sleep asked me to drop by and talk to you a minute about their mattresses and other sleep-related items. Beds, headboards, nightcaps, and essential oils. They just added the essential oils last week. Ed Horn's wife, Beatrice, got over there, and she's really into the essential oils. She makes her own. They have a few little tubs out back. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Ed Horn's House of Sleep. You don't need to count your sheep if you go to Ed Horn's House of Sleep. Ed Horn.
And we're back from Kitamori Park. The bench-clearing pillow brawl appears to be over. And I'm happy to report that none of the pillows appeared to break apart during the melee, which speaks to the quality of the merchandise at Ed Horn's House of Sleep. All right, the Tigers leading 6-2 in the bottom of the seventh. One away, bases loaded, and left-hander Benny Mancini is on the mound in relief for the Bombers. And he'll face Sharky Bush, who is 1 for 3 with a double in the fourth. And the pitch. Popped up over the plate. Norton calling for it. And he makes the catch for out number 2. And Vaughn Kramer will step in. Kramer is the 9th man to bat in the inning. He's 0 for 3 this evening. Bases loaded, 2 down. And the pitch. Slider called, strike 1. And the 0-1. Bouncer to third. Gomez handles it and fires to first to retire Kramer to end the inning. But the Tigers score 3 runs, and they now lead 6-2. We'll be back with the 8th inning in a moment, here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hello. This is Winston T. Winston, President of WSLP. I would like to cordially invite you to WSLP Circus Days at the Carpetland parking lot on Colfax. Look for the large circus tent and the clowns making balloon sculptures. Balloons provided by Mr. King's Party Goods. There will be hot dogs and chips and snow cones and cotton candy, blue and pink flavors. Please join me, Winston T. Winston, Wally McCarthy, and Blink Redderson, and other special guests to be announced at WSLP Circus Days at the Carpetland parking lot on Colfax this weekend. Thank you.
And welcome back with us from Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil back with you. Top of the 8th inning, Tomah leading Baraboo 6-2. And Joe Bill Silver will step in against Tigers reliever Miguel Rockford. And Rockford's pitch. Fastball misses high. 1-0. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a high heater. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled, backing out of play. 1-2. And the 1-2. Hard grounder to third. Session scoops it up and fires to first just in time to retire Silver for out number 1. Base is empty. One away for Buzz Norton. Norton is 0 for 2 this evening. And the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fastball called a strike. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And that's a hard grounder up the middle. And that one will get through the infield for a base hit. And Norton is aboard with a one-out single. Runner on first. One away for pinch hitter Sparky Ventura. And the pitch. Curveball misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0. Popped foul and knuckling out of play. 1-1. The 1-1. Popped up on the infield, right side. Stern is calling for it, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Runner on first. 2 down for the top of the Baraboo order, Bugs Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi is 0 for 3 this evening. And the pitch. Breaking ball misses outside. 1-0. And the 1-0. Bouncer back to the mound. Rockford scoops it up and fires to first to retire Yamaguchi to end the inning. And as we head to the bottom of the 8th, it remains Tigers 6, Bombers 2. We'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Stay up to date with all the shenanigans of the Sleep Baseball universe at sleepbaseball.com. The latest episodes, news from the Quint Cities, and fabulous items from the gift shop. Sign up for Wally's World, our infrequent and mildly entertaining newsletter. Find it all today at sleepbaseball.com.
It's the bottom of the 8th from Kitamori Park. Tigers leading Baraboo 6-2. And Schmitty Diaz will step in against Baraboo reliever Benny Mancini. Mancini is known as a crafty lefty. And the pitch. Hard grounder to first. Del Greco has it, and he steps on the bag to retire Diaz for out number 1. One away, bases empty for Clifton Santiago. Santiago 1 for 3 with a triple in the 7th inning. And Mancini's pitch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Curveball misses low and outside. 1-1. And the 1-1. Bouncer to third. Gomez has it and fires to first to retire Santiago for out number 2. And pinch hitter Ted Brown will step in the 9 spot. 2 down, bases empty. And the pitch. Fly ball deep left center. And that one will drop in for a hit. Brown is on the move. And he slides into second ahead of the throw. And that's a 2-out double for Ted Brown here in the bottom of the 8th. Runner on second. 2 down for the top of the Tigers' order, Prudence Jefferson. And the pitch. Grounder back to the mound. Snagged by Mancini, and he flips to first to retire Jefferson to end the inning. And with 8 in the books, it's Tigers 6, Bombers 2. We'll be back with the 9th inning in a moment, here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hello, this is Tim at Baraboo Necessities. Where can you go in Baraboo to find everything you need? That's Baraboo Necessities on Berkeley Boulevard. The first 10 customers that come to our grand reopening get a Baraboo Bombers baseball cap.
Baraboo necessities, we've got what you need. And we're back from Kitamori Park in Tomah, Wisconsin. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil back with you. Top of the ninth inning here. Tigers leading 6-2. And Buddy Lamont steps in against Tigers reliever, right-hander Ben Chadwick. And the pitch. Fastball misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0. And that fastball is called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Slapped into shallow left, and that one will drop in. And that's a leadoff single for Buddy Lamont here in the top of the ninth. Runner on first. Nobody out for Dieter Gomez, who is 1 for 3 this evening. And Chadwick's pitch. Looped into shallow right. And that one drops in for a base hit. And the Bombers have runners on first and second with nobody out here in the ninth. And Manny Del Greco will step in. Del Greco has struck out in each of his 3 plate appearances this evening. And the pitch. Fastball called a strike on the corner. 0-1. And the 0-1. Slider in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball called, strike 2. And the 1-2. Breaking ball up and in. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a low slider. And Del Greco is down on strikes.
Runners on first and second. One away for Tiny Howell. Howell is 1 for 3 with a home run in the 7th inning. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike 1. And the 0-1. Breaking ball cut on and missed. 0-2. And the 0-2. Fastball runs inside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3. Two down, runners on first and second for Blaze Winterbottom. And Winterbottom represents the Bombers' final chance this evening. And the pitch. Fastball misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0. Chopped foul of third. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball low and outside. 2-1. And the 2-1. Roller to short. Bush has it and fires to first in time to retire Winterbottom to end the ballgame. The hometown Tomah Tigers take this one 6-2. Hiroki Nomo gets the win and he improves to 8-2. Max Fannin on the losing end. Fannin now with 5 wins and 5 losses. For the visiting Baraboo Bombers, 2 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. And for the victorious Tomah Tigers, 6 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Producer Phil and I will be back with the post-game show in a moment, here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.